It's Friday. It's Friday. It's a Friday. It's hot today, but you are probably watching this a week behind and knowing the Great British weather. It's probably raining again and about 10 degrees. It is for me. I've got a competition tomorrow. So today is kind of a recovery day. You keep catching me on these recovery days, but there is some thought behind that. I don't think really there's much value in just watching me bang out endless pull-ups, push-ups, lunges and running. And I think there's probably more to be learned or more to be experienced in these kind of interim days. So as I mentioned, I've got a competition tomorrow, sort of a hybrid strongman competition at Farm Fitness, so I'm looking forward to that. Today I am headed to the swimming pool and I'm going to do some breath work. That's something I've been struggling with a little bit, not massively. My breathing on the weight vest runs I don't feel like is as good as it could be. Breath work is something I spend a lot of time on. It's something I spend a lot of time thinking about. I think maybe I've just let my breath work practice slip a little bit over the last few months. So you're going to join me today in the pool and I'm going to go through a drill I like to do when I'm swimming that really helps with breath work. It helps to kind of learn what that panic response feels like that you might experience, you know, when you're, particularly if you're training with a vest on, but just generally when you're kind of in the midst of training and you get that short of breath feeling and you feel like you really start panicking and you're just trying to gulp as much air down as you can, which often isn't that helpful. So I'm going to run you through some drills that I do in the pool to help kind of A, condition myself to that panic response, and B, it's basically hypoxic training, which is training in the absence of oxygen, which can help you become more carbon dioxide tolerant, which can increase your fitness, particularly your endurance. So we're going to head to the pool now, hop in, and I will see you there. What I'm looking to do here is essentially just condition myself to not just be able to hold my breath, but to be able to hold my breath while I'm moving. There's this kind of idea that whether or not you're carbon dioxide tolerant can promote a kind of panic response in you, and that's that feeling you get when you feel really short of breath when you're training and you start taking those big deep kind of gasps for air. If we can manufacture that by moving in a hypoxic or a lack of oxygen environment, like swimming underwater, we can, in theory, condition ourselves to at least be a little bit more accustomed to that. When you learn to control your breath, you really do learn to control in many ways your mindset during your workout. All I'm doing here is 10 really big nasal inhales and just letting the air come out. Just to really drive in that oxygen, saturate my blood with as much oxygen as possible. One length underwater, back up, another 10, and I'm just going to do repeats like that, probably about half an hour, and just really pay attention to how my breathing feels when I'm doing that, what my panic response is like. Hopefully that will translate into training, and particularly with the weight-based training where your diaphragm's getting crushed, you kind of instantly get that panic response regardless. So that's what we're looking to, in many ways, prepare for here. And even if you're just at a loss for something to do and you want to go swimming, you want to do something in the swimming pool beyond just swimming lengths, these are great drills to practice.